What's up, Lollipop? My name is Joe, and in today's video, iOS 16 has finally arrived. You can download it now from Settings, General, and Software Update. And once you go there, it will be available to everyone who has an iPhone that is capable of running this operating system. The iPhones that are capable of running this operating system are iPhone 8, 8 Plus, and above. So that means everything that is above an iPhone 8 or 8 Plus, meaning iPhone 10R, 10, 10S, 10S Max, 11, the 12, the 13. The models that do not get the newest update are iPhone 6S, 6S Plus, and iPhone SE. Those are stuck on iOS 15. So what does iOS 16 bring for us? There are a number of changes, and I already did a video for you in detail. And today I just want to remind you of all the things that are available on iOS 16 and why you might want to update. This is Apple's $50 case. It's pretty nice. But this is Apollo MagSafe, which has even more protection. This is hard. While it's nice and looks cool on your phone, this is TPU and silicone, so when it drops, it doesn't shatter your phone. It has really nice bubbles inside here on the corner, so if there's a corner impact, it's gonna protect your phone. It has a camera guard, so when we put it on our iPhones, you see it fully protects all of the camera areas. It has the MagSafe, and it has something very nice here on the bottom. As you can see, there are no speaker holes looking this way, but they created the case that the speaker holes are looking this way. So when you have the phone in your hand, the volume and the sound is coming towards you and it's not going out that way where no one can hear it. The buttons are real nice and clicky, and it gives ultra protection for your phone. I highly recommend it. Check out Best iPhone Accessories and order yours today. First of all, the biggest thing, if you close the phone and you see your lock screen. Now, if you long tap on your lock screen, you can change the wallpaper, and it can actually be customized any way you want. You can put weather, you can put the world, you can put your favorite pictures, you can have different kind of themes with very, very much customization. I did an in-depth video on this as well, but now in short, I'll show you. Basically, when you go and set up a new wallpaper, you have the option to put different kind of photos, people. You can do a Photoshop full, an emoji wallpaper, weather, astronomy, or a color, and you have different kind of collections as well. A fun fact is, in the collections you have the original iPhone wallpaper there with the fishes. It's really cool on high definition. I highly recommend you use it sometimes because it gives your phone a little bit of a retro vibe. Now let me show how you can set up a really cool wallpaper. Let's go this time with for example, this collection over here. First of all, you see that it has depth to it. So if there's a photo where the subject is in the foreground, it actually puts the clock behind it. This can be with pictures, or it can be with people. So if I go over here and I try to find people, for example, you know what? I'm just gonna go with this picture over here. And as you can see, in this picture, I got my girlfriend over here, and because she's in the foreground, the clock is behind her. Now, if I want to add widgets, all this comes forward, and you can, yes, add widgets to your lock screen. As you can see, I already have 2 apps over here that support widgets. These are not the standard iPhone apps, but here are all the collections or all the applications that actually can do widgets. So let's say I want to put a fitness widget over here. I would like to do a stocks widget over here. And let's say I want to do a weather widget over here, one big one. And then these widgets will always be available, and you can just go add. Now you can put different kind of filters on this, as you can see. And you can do many, many more things. I highly recommend you go and check out my previous video on this, because you can fully customize your home screen to your liking. Also, when you create a wallpaper, you can actually add it, and I want to customize my home screen, for example. You can blur the home screen so it doesn't really disturb the applications. You can do different kind of colors. So if I want, for example, my background to be yellow behind my applications, I can do that. I can change the photo, and I can add it to a focus mode. So if I want different focuses to have different kind of wallpapers and different kind of themes, like you have a work theme, you have a home theme, you have a filming theme, or a Formula 1 theme, for example, for me, then I can just add it to that focus, and whenever I change my focus, my wallpaper and my phone will change dramatically. Now, another new thing is when you do a picture, and it is also that it has a subject in the foreground, you can actually copy and paste just this, and you can make a sticker out of the person. So if I long press over here, you see it selected me, and I can just go copy. And you can put put this in a note. You can put this anywhere where you can paste, and basically I'm just gonna paste it in here, and as you can see, I just made a very cool sticker instantaneously, and the crop out is pretty good. Now another new feature is if you're in a message, then you say a message and you send it off, and you realize, oops, I didn't want to send this, so you just long press on it, and then you can do undo send, and it's gonna bring back the message, and it's like it was never there. Now this only works with iOS 16 devices, so anything below it does not delete from the other device. If you send a message and you realize you made a mistake, you can long press and you can go edit, and boom, voila, your message is edited, and you can also see the version histories. So if you've edited something, it'll be there that what you edited it from, so if maybe it's a long text, people will realize what was the edit. Also, if you're in an email and you send an email, for example, I'm gonna send an email to Mr. Tim Cook over here, and boom, it's sent. You can see I can undo the send, so I can just go there, click, and boom, it's undone. If you send an email that you didn't want to send, you have the possibility to retract it for the next 15 minutes. And if you don't do that, then the email is gone. But if you do that, your email is saved and it actually won't be sent, like for example for me. If you check around the settings app, you will be able to realize that there is a new option in Photos. Shared library. This allows you and your family members to share an iCloud library, meaning if you guys go, for example, on a vacation together, that means that your iCloud photo library and their iCloud photo library will get the same image. When you go into the camera and you have this set up here will be a small little yellow thingy or button which you press, and both iCloud libraries will have the photos in there. So no more sharing via iMessage or AirDrop. It's going to be automatically done, and you don't have to, send anyone any kind of photos. You all do this, the whole vacation pictures are going to be on everyone's phone, and it's absolutely superb. Now, a new feature that is not coming today, sadly, which is live activities. Live activities is a feature where your applications will be able to send you notifications, but not the traditional way. It's going to update live. For example, you order an Uber or you're watching the NBA or NFL, and you're going to see that it's not sending you notifications after everything that's happened. It's constantly updating one notification bubble. So you'll be able to see the scores, you'll be able to see what's happening, you'll be able to see how far your Uber car is. It's really convenient. Now, another thing is if you go into settings, and in settings you go to privacy and security and go down all to the bottom, you have lockdown mode, and in lockdown mode you can totally lock down your phone if you fear that you're being targeted for an attack. So most people are never likely to be targeted by attacks, but if you feel that there's a serious attack against your online profile, your iCloud account, then you can just lock this down. It'll disable everything on your phone, and you can truly feel safe. This is something that I think the President of the United States might be using. And finally, another thing that is arriving today is Safety Check. In Safety Check, you can check what kind of people have access to what kind of information on your phone. So here I can see all of the apps that are shared with all the people in my iCloud library, and I can just delete them if I want. If, for example, you have an ex who had access to your stuff, this is the place where you're gonna find it, and this is the place where you can delete it from. Apart from deleting people from your life, you can actually do an emergency reset for all of your devices. If you feel you're compromised or someone has access to it, emergency reset immediately resets access for all people around and all apps, and review your account security. So if you want to reset your password, someone stole your phone, do an emergency reset is the best thing you can do. iOS 16 is one of the major updates in the past years, and I think it's going to be great, especially with the new iPhone 14 Pro and Pro Max, which have the dynamic island. There are many more things happening in iOS 16. If you want to check out what else has happened and a fully in-depth explanation of everything, be sure to check this channel later on. Thank you very much for watching, and until my next video, stay safe and hang loose.